Go like this and nothing. This day is so windy, pounding, dust storm all over the place. You'll have to tell me if a chicken jumped in here. We don't want that. Oops. Hey, welcome back to Two Star Garage. I'm starting off today dirty, guys. There's not much I can do about that. We're looking at this 2007 Chevy Silverado. This one has a door that doesn't open. This was on the channel probably a couple years ago. I should say the door doesn't open from the inside. So go like this and nothing. If you guys got a Chevy Silverado, I don't know what years this all applies to, but probably quite a few of them. Lots of parts available for these. We're gonna go ahead and figure out why this one's not opening up. Let's take this apart. Thanks for being here. This day is so windy. It is just pounding, dust storm all over the place. Can you guys see that dust? I am getting dust in my eyes just being out here. So we're just gonna start off popping off some plastic. We got a little cover right there. This has an out of order button on the passenger rear window because there's some sort of wiring issue going on in here. It's not the regulator. The wiring between the regulator somewhere. These are both good. I'm only telling you this because I'm the one who worked on it, so I know what is happening with it. Looks like we're missing a bolt right there. I don't remember that ever missing. But you can pick these up from Harbor Freight. Kind of nice. Pick tools. In this case, we're just going to use a screwdriver here, and this should be able to pop it right out. Now maybe we'll grab our little trim tool. This truck is old. It's used for work, and it has put through a lot. But it's doing good, holding up for the owner. You know who you are. Good friend and neighbor of mine. We got a couple 10s that we got to take out. One on top, one on the bottom here, so we can get this handle off. Just got to show you guys this. Look at that dust. It is nuts. I'd be working on this on the inside, but we've got the Jeep Liberty in there right now. That's a 7/16. What's this? 11? I don't think I grabbed the wrong ones. Grab the right stuff, man. All right, I grabbed the 10. You'll have to tell me if a chicken jumped in here. We don't want that. So the Liberty CRD is in the garage right now. It needs new exhaust. I'm in the process of working on that. I just ordered an O'Reilly. It's called like a Lyle tool. It's basically an exhaust hanger tool, so you can remove your exhaust from the hangers. It's got all kinds of dust and harvest debris blowing in my face right now. That's okay though. While I'm taking this off, what are you guys up to this week? It's Monday right now as I'm making this video. We just had a good church yesterday, really nice time, good fellowship. So there's our controller, 1, 2, 3, 4 adapters. I'm assuming that the plastic broke on the inside or it just came off for some weird reason. We'll find out. Let's take this completely off. There we go. As far as everything goes in here, this one just has a little bit of corrosion. Like I said, this is just the lock. Looks fine and dandy. Tuck everything right down in here. You got to remove this right here. I'm just going to use this pick. Just pops out and then your lock comes right off just like that. I just bring it all the way out until it's ready to come out, and then I leave it, and I'm gonna go grab a magnet. Don't move. I picked this up from Menards. It's a Titan brand. These are gonna be a little different than the bolts you've already taken out, so just keep that in mind. This one goes in the door. It holds the door skin on right behind this patch right here. I'm gonna put those kind of right beside each other. There should be 2 of them. We only had 1. It's gonna be another little panel. We're gonna pull that off. I think there's a bolt behind there that we need to take out. So that popped out just like that. All pretty self-explanatory where it goes back. Just remember the big bolts go right underneath the armrest. There's another one. So now here's where we're gonna kind of reach in. This should pop out and then it will lift up. But we want to do this very nicely. What I'm going to do so I don't scratch up the doors, I'm going to use these paper towels. I'm just going to fold it over. I'll put this underneath. Underneath? You know what I mean? There's one. I'd be willing to bet that this door panel has been off before. Something that you'll get when you do this, these little rivets will pop out. These are very much reusable. Put it right there on the seat. Now I should be able to just start kind of prying with my hands. There they all popped at once. Maybe it hasn't been off before. I don't know. I would think it has to have been. We'll find out more. Once this pops up and you got it kind of wiggly, cut myself? No. You can kind of lift up now. I gotta pop this off, I guess, first. Pops right out. Now we're ready. Up. Off. Ah, yes, I can see the broken piece already. It has busted. So let me get these wires out of here and then we'll try to pull it out. It's gonna be a little connector right down here. Right here, I can't show you it because I'm trying to get it out. That was the last one kind of holding on. Now without spilling all the stuff that we got in the door, I'll show you in a second here. Oops. Spilled all the stuff that was in the door. Now what? Oh, we'll turn it back this way like we probably should have just left it, huh? There we go. Got these two pieces that you're gonna squeeze and then it will pop out. So when I push these back in, snap, it'll be back in. That's what I was afraid of. Now how is it supposed to open? Now it doesn't open at all. What do I do now? I don't know. Why do you always get yourself in these situations? That's goofy. It should still open. Oh, it was locked. This was down. Lift up the lock. And now it opens up. Well, that's good. Let's check it out and make sure it still does. There's the lock. Also, this, I don't know. Looks like it's broken. Who knows? These plastic pieces on these trucks, they leave a lot to be desired, but still a good truck. Unlocked. Let's see. Ah, it's not broken. It just goes right up in here. That's how it works. Well, that's good news. Now, there we go. This is going to be your broken piece right here. Pull on your door handle. That part swings inward, unlatches. So, in obvious style of doing things the permanent-ish way, these had some plastic rivets that were then subsequently melted into place. So I'm assuming that I'm gonna have to pop these out, which is fine, it'll break right off, and then put this back into place to replace this. This has got to be one whole unit. I'm gonna go check right now. All right, welcome back to the shop. Guys, I forgot to turn on my microphone, and that's not that uncommon. But we're gonna keep rolling through this. You can see I've got the new part in hand there, sitting right by the old part to the right. So this comes, it's a Dorman part. I got it from O'Reilly. It was about $92, I believe. It comes with these bolts, it comes with these washers, but I had to provide the super glue. Some of the kits, like on Amazon, come with the super glue. This one did not. This is the new door handle. There are complaints on Amazon about the door handle's durability, that it's a little softer. This one, I'm feeling it right now, and it feels nice and firm. I haven't yet checked it with the OEM handle, but that one feels good. Let's move this over there, change our mind, put it over there. Good call. So this is the drill bit that it comes with. This is to drill out those plastic rivets that are melted in place, and I'm gonna try it right here. Pretty slick. You can only do one and then you gotta clear the bit out, otherwise it just sits and spins. Here's your Dorman part number 80374, and I'm gonna give you a look at the USPC here. 37495, and I missed the rest. I'm gonna start drilling this out now. One down. Try the second one. It's not doing anything, so I gotta take the plastic out of that drill. And I don't know how much farther I'm gonna go here with this. Yep, there you go. How you guys doing today, by the way? I get a chance to talk to you. I'm sitting in my kitchen right now, just doing some voiceover action. These bolts come out really nice and simple. Let's see if I can just wiggle that off there. You can do it. You can do it. You got a lot of stuff going on recently with the hurricane and the wars. Oh boy, the strike now. All this stuff happening. Hope you guys are doing okay. If you're not, let me know. We can talk about stuff. Never have an issue with that. I am going to speed it up now, give you some music here as I work through the rest of this process. All right, we're back. Look at that, we got sound. No more voiceovers there. I'm just gonna put this new piece in. Pick, we don't need you anymore. Push this on here. This is the part where we're gonna grab a screwdriver. We're gonna put these screws in. I got the super glue right here. I got a lot of stuff going on in the garage right now. We got the Jeep over here with the exhaust torn off. I grabbed some exhaust hanger tools yesterday from O'Reilly, last night actually, as I was picking up this part for this truck. And they were about 30 bucks, but we're gonna be able to get the cat off of that along with the downpipe. Those are welded together to the flex pipe. What I found, and you'll see this video coming out soon, but the flex pipe, it busted right back in here and it was just coming apart. So we had that loud exhaust sound. That was the culprit. So we got to put that on. We're going to try to do it on the cheap, but yet do it good. We're going to do some welding probably. And I don't know if you guys see me weld before, but I'm in the learning process of doing that. So stick around for that if you want to. Should be pretty fun. Just gonna drop a little super glue in each hole here, one at a time. They're working pretty good. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4 left to do. Tank is supposed to be out here helping me. He decided he wanted to go inside and watch some TV after feeding the chickens. So I said, sure, go ahead. If you're here just because of the door video, of course, just know that this isn't too bad. Pretty easy job. Just one little thing at a time, you know. You see those plastic rivets and you just think, oh boy, why? But you got to work around. Here at Two Star Garage, we focus on the positive, right guys? Prayers out to everybody in the hurricane path. We're praying for you. If you need anything or if we can just pray for you, shout out. We're about to put the last one on here, guys. We're getting close. Haven't super glued our finger yet. Is this one gonna go in? There we go. Don't go over cranking on these. It's just going into a plastic door. Put the super glue away. And now we're in there. Let's go ahead and flip this over. Got a nice Leatherman in there. Seatbelt cutter. Right on. Okay, so here is the aftermarket handle. Here is the OEM handle. They feel about the same to me. We're gonna go with the new one. It is the exact same. I mean, it's great. I'm gonna push on this just a little bit so that way I don't push down too hard on that. We're working like we should here. All right, let's lift this up. This is the piece that broke right here, little metal piece. Let's head back outside and put this on. Good stuff. I hope you guys are having a good Tuesday. Today's so much nicer, not so much wind. We're out combining today. Not we, but farmers are. I gotta get the chickens some water today. They've got some, they got a bunch actually, but they like drinking out of this very specific little one. Hey, it's the two OGs. I don't think we need you up here. Gals, come on. Thank you very much, Goldie and White. All right, let's put this on. You're not Goldie. What were you doing in here? Wasn't the OG, one of them was. So just like that, everything's put back together. A little thing to note is there was a plastic piece that I had maybe referenced earlier in the video, if I showed that or not, but it's right up here, and it's where it's kind of a whitish yellow plastic clip. It holds this part of the door on, not too well once it's wore out a little bit, but we're also missing a bolt right up here. We put back all the bolts that we had, of course, but I went ahead and I used a screw, just a little one, just like I did with this door handle repair kit, and I re-adhered that plastic piece, and so now it's holding appropriately. Does the door open? Look at that. All right, we're all done here. I determined that the lock button is not working. It's just one singular unit, can be replaced. I don't know if it was working beforehand or not. That side's working, I switched them out. This side started working, that side failed, but they're not interchangeable because they are direction. We're gonna call this one a wrap for now. The door is opening. As long as it's unlocked. And we'll talk to you guys next time from our garage to yours. I hope you guys have a good day. I know maybe this wasn't the most exciting video, but I sure do appreciate one of you guys. Thank you so much. We'll talk to you next time, hopefully in a couple of days. Bye-bye. Let's go, Moose. The old Chevrolet rides another day.